Okay, greetings Patriots, Starseeds, Lightworkers, and of course our brave military. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now, this episode, I know there's a lot of good Patriots out there trying to expose or help expose all the criminal activity that's been going on, and they're exposing it. And for the ones that have been awakened for a long time, it's becoming very monotonous, very stressing, because you're having to hear the same shit over and over and over again. I understand. I will, from time to time, bounce back on certain things and cover them to brief you, basically, and just to remind ourselves that this is exactly what's happening. But for the Patriots, Starseeds and Lightworkers, and of course our freedom fighters out there, you all recognize what's going on. You realize what's going on. You understand, and you feel the frustration amongst, other Patriots and yourself. The NPCs, the libtards, and of course, all the other liberals out there, they don't see it. They cannot. They do not have the frequency to dial in to exactly what's going on. Now, all the digital warriors out there that are the Patriot truth seekers are trying to bring all this information forward. They're helping everybody, not focusing in on the awakened ones, but focusing on the woke, that because they've had decades upon decades, generations upon generations of MK Ultra, of mind control, and it's going to be very, very hard to bring them out of their mental comas that they're in. Now, this is why I come up with the, my content. I trying to not only awaken the people that resonate with me, but keep you in briefed on what's exactly happening. Now, most of my followers are, tired of the ongoing reporting and repeating of the same shit all over again, every day in, day out, okay? But what I'm going to do is try to paint you a picture about what's happening now and what maybe to expect in the coming months and even years, okay? I'm going to try to focus in on that rather than, because we've already got enough podcasters and truthers out there explaining to the world masses that are in a mental comatose state, and they're trying to bring them out of there. But let me just refresh everybody's mind. When the banks go down, that's going to wake up a lot of people, okay? In the meantime, I'm here to help everybody prepare for about what to do when all that shit happens, okay? Now, yes, I am Alex West, the real Alex West, for never asked for money. And anything, that type of content with any type of green screen in behind me, is a fake Chinese military operations scammers, okay? The Chinese have been trying to not just steal money from us, they've been trying to poison us with all their fentanyl and other product. And we have a bunch of traitors inside our countries that have been allowing this. And this is what's getting cleaned up right now, okay? It's up to us to be smart and not play into their bullshit, okay? And recognize an enemy when we see one. Even if we don't see them, we have to recognize that, we're on their platform, we're on their sites, trying to get our information. Anyways, where we're going with all this, okay, we're seeing a pattern. And, there's a lot of people out there that say, while this meeting between Putin and Trump should have happened a long, long time ago. Yes, it should have happened a long time ago, but there's a lot of dead heads out there that can't put this shit together in the timely fashion that they're required to, because they have been so, swamped, distorted, and their brains have been flooded with and poisoned with disinformation and mind control. And that's what God's people is trying to wake up right now. Now, the content that I'm going to lay out here for you here in this video is what I can in the next 8 minutes is what's going to happen. You're going to see each country that, because they've already signed on to a peace treaty around the world, 209 countries. Now all they have to do is clean up the corruption inside each country. Now, I believe that, and this is why Trump is focusing in on Iraq and say, hey, get your shit cleaned up, because we're relying on you to kick this revaluation off, along with Vietnam. He's not, he's done a couple of meetings or went there or whatever. They went to the White House or wherever they met with Trump to get that stuff sorted out. And that's why he's not saying anything about Vietnam, because Vietnam's ready. They're ready. So they're just waiting for Iraq, and they want to go at the same time, right? And whoever else is in those baskets will go at the same time. Now, as each country has their corruption cleaned up, you're going to see a revaluation. Now, that's going to give a real good inside track for the Patriots and the awakened starseeds and humans to take advantage of the currency revaluation. And make no mistake, this is not anything to do with Jassara, Nassara, wherever you go. Those people are going to get their checks, and what they do with those checks is going to probably be at the first is going to be going into survival mode. But everybody on the planet is going to receive money eventually somewhere along the line. It's what they do with that money will determine on how much more money they get after that. Okay? Because God's plan that is aligned with the Space Force and the Global Alliance and the Federation of the whole Federation galaxy that's out there, that's, all a part of this. We are all a family. If that's approved, that they see that you are a good soul, you will have more and more abundance to be able to spread the love and goodness of what you have all bottled up in you. Okay? The only reason why you haven't been able to do it up to this point is because they've stolen all your money. But even the poor are helping the poor, right? You know what I mean? And they see that. They see exactly what's going on there. But I feel that there's going to be a chance for everybody to get in on this revaluation, which, like I said, is totally separate from Nasara Jassara. It's totally separate from the gold and metals that's happening. Anybody that's investing in the metals, gold and silver and all this copper and all this other stuff, that's great, And that, is basically a store of wealth that you'll be able to keep on yourself. And, if you have to use it for emergency services or purposes at some time along the line, then you can, dip into it and use it for, to sustain your, your surroundings, whatever you're trying to, keep alive, right? So, all this being said, we're going to see one basket at a time, maybe up to 20, maybe 25 baskets, and everybody will have an opportunity to wake up at their speed, okay? So nobody's going to be missed out. The QFS is already on your bank account. It's already there. The people that don't have bank accounts, don't worry about it, okay? They will get to you. There's so many homeless out there, you know. They're trying to, muster through all that stuff right now. This is what Trump is doing. He's trying to get all the homeless into an area, right? And the people that are cooperating will receive all these benefits that he's offering. The homeless that aren't cooperating are just going to get thrown in the brig or in a FEMA camp until they, kind of come around and figure what's going on here. If you cooperate, you're going to get, you're going to get treated right. If you're not cooperating, like all these libtards are right there, you're going to get, you're going to get thrown to the curb till we get to you. That's exactly what's happening. So you want to be a retard, go ahead. It doesn't bother me, doesn't bother them, because you're not going to change my world where I'm going, and you're certainly not going to change the patriots and my followers out there for where they're going, okay? So, what you say and do, liberals, makes no difference to us, because everything you've done or said that is a negative energy is all being recorded by the Space Force and, of course, our Creator. Karma's very, very real, and make no mistake, all these reptilians have been cleaned up. The full-blooded reptilians have been cleaned up. It's the hybrids and the clones that are running with their heads chopped off around this planet right now, wondering where to go and what to do. They're like an orphan. They have no home. They have, no mental ability to figure things out. They're controlled. They've been controlled all their lives. And you're going to see this crazy madness of them. And you just got to step back and stay out of their way. If they attack you, attack back, right? So, I say just stay away from parties. Stay out of there for a while. It's a very, very crazy, unpredictable place right now. But good things are being replaced by bad things are being replaced by good things. Okay, and as that happens, the fortunes and abundance will get to you. The med beds will also be rolling out for the people that are resonating with those med beds, that want it and need it and pray to their Creator that they want to be healed, and those med beds will take care of all diseases and any type of deformity, including autism, including cancers. All this stuff is all going to get cleaned up, okay? But it takes time, and I understand that. I wish I could speed things up too, but we have a meeting today in the Philippines. It's Friday, so it means like tomorrow, our Saturday will be the meeting in Alaska with Trump and Putin, and we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, and I'm sure that's going to be all dragged out like everything else, but I think that's going to be the end of the Ukraine as we know it. And it will get because it's always been part of Russia. There's Russian people in Ukraine that still speak Russian, and they have no idea what's going on, other than they've been just getting bombarded by, the Azovs, which were a mind control NAZ sanction, a Reich. That was mind controlled, and that's all being taken out right now. So, that being said, I have to go, and we will see you on the next one.